Here I am on the Whitby, Saturday afternoon. I've been working today on it. The rain has started. I don't know if you can see the water droplets on there. I left this hatch open, so it's a bit wet in here. And I hate this hatch because it's got these tiny knobs that you try to lock into position, and they foul on the back edge of this wooden spacer that was put in here, which has also got mold growing on it. So that new hatch that I've been sealing, hang on, let's have a look, I'm going to show it to you here. This is the new hatch here. That's going to take its place. What I have to do though is I'm going to have to take not only the hatch out, I'm going to take this wooden spacer out that they put in to get this hatch on, and I can get rid of this god-awful knob setup that just, it jams right. I don't know if you can have a look really closely there. The edge of the knob, and it's serrated too, rubs against the wood, and you sit there and you're forever trying to turn and turn, and it just won't lock in. That's only partially touching where it's supposed to lock to. That's all I can do. This hatch is not very good, so that's why I'm putting this new Bomar one in. It's got two handles, like a handle like that, one here and one here, and you just turn the handle and it opens. Boom. So that's what I'm putting in. Let's see if I can get out of here. Yeah, that's the new Bomar hatch. I resealed the plexi, the acrylic sheet top in it, all around the edge. All around the edge, up around here. I took the whole piece of plexi out, put new sealant in, and resealed it. Now I just got to put the handles back in through these holes onto these ends, and it's ready to go. So that's what I'm doing with that one. I picked up in the mail, we have here all new rigging, not rigging cable, this is the cable for the safety lines. So I've got all new cable there for the safety lines. And in this bag are new tension turnbuckles for the cable. What happens is you push the cable in through that hole, and then you crimp these ends. Okay, and if you have a look at one that's already been done, you'll notice there's crimp marks all the way along here. It's been crimped onto the cable. So that's what I'll be doing with these four when I make up new cables, and then I'll use these ends. All these ends are in very good condition, so I'll be able to use these ends and these ends as well to build a new system. And of course, you need to crimp that, you need a special crimp tool, which is what this is. This is a hydraulic 10-ton crimp with all of the tips here for the different sizes of jobs you do. So the man with the plan knows what to do, is going to make it happen. This is a brand new starter switch for the engine. And you know what? And here are the brand new engine mounts. A box full of them here. All in there. So I've got that as well. Yay. And that's what I've been doing. This is a macerator pump. I don't know if I've shown this to you before. That's for your toilet. Pulls in, shreds your poop, expels it into the tank, sucks it out using an electric motor. Most heads have just got a handle. You go boom, 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 and you just push and you hope it all goes through. And if you've had a constipated day or something like that, you can have a tough time pumping, and you can end up making a mess. So a macerator pump, that's the way to go. What else can I show you? Well, I suppose I can show you the other thing I was doing today. come through here. Nothing in the engine room. I haven't worked on the engine today because it's too wet. You'll notice the floor's wet here too because I had the hatch open. And we have now got 1, 2, 3, 4 new hatches that have now been fitted. And they look very pretty. All we have to do now is just clean them a little bit, make them aesthetically pleasing. They are certainly a lot better when you see that, and you can see there's rain droplets all inside that one there. But if you look at that one compared to this one, which has got mold growing in there, it's got broken glass in there, it's got corrosion falling off of it, it's broken in the corners. These old aluminum ones have to go. And if you're going to replace 2/3 of them, you might as well replace all of them. And that's what I'm doing. So I've got 4 in so far. I've got 1 more to be put here in the aft berth. And then 1 goes in here in the head. This one's not too bad a condition, but I knew that I had 4 that were still okay. But as I said, if you're going to replace 8, you might as well replace 12. And they all match that way. So that's what I'm doing. There's 2 more left there. One of these is an empty box. And I think I'm going to take a nap on this afterbirth this afternoon. Oh, by the way, here's the brand new bedding set, and as you'll see, nice red with a grey liner on the inside, so it's a nice little contrast. And of course I bought 2 brand new pillows as well. So yeah, we've got pillows to, what are they called? Surlopedic. Well, I'll try them in a few minutes and see what they're like. I'll be stripping off and laying down. Alright, now back into the saloon. Fridge is running. That's the noise you can hear. You can see the lights are on the microwave, so it's working. So I still haven't tried the induction plate yet. I'm going to be shopping this week for a toaster oven, one of those big ones that can be used for cooking roasts and chickens and pizzas, and does everything that a normal oven does, because I want to be able to, instead of having this fridge here, there'll be a big toaster oven. And well, this is we're going to try this out, but we'll probably end up replacing this induction top with a twin element induction top that will go in this area. But I need to know how it goes first. The microwave, I'm still thinking about fitting the microwave. This is still a small one, even though it's bigger than the one I just pulled out. It's still rather small. Not sure whether to get a bigger one or what, but that whole thing would fit right in there. Whoomp. Just push it and recess it right in there. That's my plan. Obviously the fridge freezer set up, I've got to buy the new evaporator and pump and all that for it. That's to be done soon. But right now I'm just focusing on getting the engine in the boat, which I couldn't do today because, as you can see up there, it's all cloudy, it's a rainy afternoon, and I thought, screw it, I can't work in the wet on the engine, so it's going to have to wait till Monday. But it's happening. We've got all these new parts. I'm going to make them all happen. It's probably a few more, now that I've seen these new engine mounts and I see how they mount and I see the distances and how tall it is and all such, I think I'm going to have to modify the engine mount plates to fit into the Whitby, because they were originally fitted to the other boat, the 42-foot Cheeseburger, and it had weird engine mounts in it. On left side they were say -2 inches high. That's right, they were reversed. And then on the other side of the engine They were 4 or 5 inches down, so you had twin levels. One side was up here, and then the other side was down there. But in my boat, if you have a look in here, all 4 pads are at the same height. So I need to redo the engine mounts, the brackets themselves, so they're all at the same height. And that means then I can put the engine in. So a little bit of a delay, but still workable. It's just a matter of getting it done, and it will be done. For every problem, there is a solution. Alright, I think that's about it. Oh, this is the clock off. You'll see here this tells you what the weather's like. This is the barometer. Right now it says, what does that say? I can't even read that. It says just below fair, which of course the rain has just stopped at the moment, but I don't know if that's not right. It should be here at change, because there's the rain and it's way over there. It may be stuck. I'll have to check that. But the clock, I pulled the clock off the wall, and it's a nice solid brass piece. It needs a battery, so I'm going to have to go get a battery for it, see if it works. There's no reason why it shouldn't, but this is a big heavy brass housing for it. It's quite nice. So yeah, that's going to go back on the wall after I put a battery in it. What else can I show you? That's basically it for today. It's just after 2 p.m. I'm going to have a lay down, and then I'm going to do some tinkering on the boat, and then go home. Very cloudy out there, as you can see. We're looking through the saloon hatch right now, which also is going to be replaced. I've got a hatch I can use, but I'm going to try and pick up another Bomar, so I've got matching hatches. Alright, that's it for now. I think I'm going to sign off. These portholes here, there's another 6 here in the front. One here in the head, and there's one behind the door here. So they will be replaced as well. And it's probably another day's work and they're done. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Shows you a little bit of progress today on a slow day that I'm so worn out on. You know, we got 4 portholes in now. I've organised some more stuff, brought some more stuff onto the boat, which are now getting ready to use. And yeah, it's slowly but surely coming together. I know it's slow at the moment, but we've had this week of just crap. So that's out of my way now. This coming week I'm going to be able to spend a fair amount of time on the boat. What I'm probably going to do is spend probably 2 nights on the boat during this week, so I can really cram and get a lot done. One of the things I want to get done is fix the decking. Just you see this pedestal here and that hatch that we took off the engine room. Below there is the surface area where the mizzen mast goes on, and it needs repairs, so I'm going to be able to get stuck into that soon too. I've got the materials ready to do it, and I just got to spend the time to make it happen. And yeah, so repair that. That'll probably take a day. Get the engine in. Let's give it a week for the engine, and then paint the boat hull a week to 2 weeks. So we're looking at 3 weeks to 4 weeks on the outside to have the boat in the water. I'm saying 2 weeks for painting it. I don't think it'll take that long, especially since I'll be working 6 days on the boat each week. And I should be able to get the whole hull sanded in the space of 2 days. The primer coat for the top half of the hull would take an hour, hour and a half, takes an hour to dry, and then we can start putting the yellow paint on. That takes another hour to put on. Second coat takes another hour to put on. The actual painting takes less time than it does to sand it. So, provided I have no interruptions, it'll go along very quickly. Alrighty, that's enough chat for now. We will talk again soon. Everything's coming together, and I'm going to be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.